Hey you guys, so for today's video I'm going to be sharing some tips and tricks on how I organize my messy ass pantry. So you obviously want to go ahead and start out by cleaning it all out, making sure everything's nice and clean and getting rid of anything that might be expired. So I'm going to start off by getting these baskets. I got these baskets from TJ Maxx and I'm going to be putting my drinks in them. So I put some Cokes and Gatorades in here, and then the other basket I put water bottles. I put some in here, and then I also put some in the fridge because there's some people that prefer their water warm, well not warm but lukewarm or cold. I purchased these mason jars at Walmart and I use them to store my maseca, rice, and flour. I like using like transparent things because I feel like you can just look straight into the pantry and see exactly what you're looking for instead of having to open bins and check what is what. And a quick heads up guys, this was really messy. I tried to make it as neat as possible but I just couldn't, so please bear with me. I'm sorry if you're like a neat freak, but my shirt looks disgusting the rest of the video. So these containers were bought at TJ Maxx and I love them. I think they're awesome to store anything like cereal and frijoles and things like that. So my chilies were originally being stored into the big plastic bulkier containers and I ended up just smashing them and putting them into these small mason containers. I didn't think it was that bad that I smashed them just because they end up getting blended in the blender anyways. These little plastic containers were actually, I purchased them at TJ Maxx and I love them. I think they look so cute with all the snacks inside of them and they just give your pantry like a cute look to it. I definitely recommend them and they really weren't that expensive. I think each one of them was like $4. So I ended up grabbing all my spices and the ones I mainly used the most, I emptied them out into these little jars and I just really liked the way they looked. So for some of them, like the garlic salt and the onion powder, they kind of looked alike, so I actually ended up writing at the bottom which ones they were so I wouldn't get confused later on. So these black baskets, I actually bought them at TJ Maxx and they are amazing for storing like big bulky stuff. In one of the bins I just put like all my extra stuff that don't fit in the bins, and then the rest of the bins I just try to organize them about like how I would use them. Like you saw in the basket prior to this, I try to put like all my supermaruchanes. This one I try to put like all my like sauces, and then I just try to organize everything in the pantry in kind of like sections. I know it's kind of like tedious, but this really helps out a lot when you're like looking for things so then you don't make a mess. Also, another thing that I try to do with the pantry, I try to go with a color scheme. So if you notice, usually everything pretty much everything I bought to store stuff in is either black, gray, or transparent. And I really think this helped bring the whole pantry together and made everything look super cute at the end, as you are going to see. Alright guys, and when you're going ahead and putting all your stuff into your pantry, you just kind of have to like see where everything would go best. Like I try to put like all my flours, pastas, everything like that in the one section. In the next section I try to put like other food groups like spices, like things I use to like condiments and things like that. So for the lower shelf, I actually put all the snacks. My godson Alex comes over a lot, and I just figured that it would be a good idea to put things down there, and any other kids that come over, they can just go ahead and open the pantry and get anything out they want instead of having to ask all the time, you know? Alright guys, and that is the final look. This is the final result. I think it's really cute, and it just looks so organized and pretty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you guys got a couple of tips and tricks, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.